Santee is a small suburban community just outside of San Diego. And for resident Michael Keeley, the perfect place to raise his family.
Just enough yard for the kids to play in, but close enough that you can meet your neighbors and spend time with them.
But one October afternoon, this picture-perfect neighborhood is thrown into complete chaos.
It was an average day. I was working at home, sitting at my desk, I was on the phone. All of a sudden, I could hear an explosion. And my wife said, "What was that?" And all of a sudden, the house just started shaking.
Their house shaking on its foundation. Michael rushes outside to see the air filling with smoke.
I saw a big puff of smoke, and so I immediately started running towards the scene. And I was followed by a couple of my neighbors.
Michael and his neighbors appear to be first on the scene.
Around the corner, and I could see that this house was on fire, and the whole street in front of it was on fire. And saw there was a truck that was on fire. One of the neighbors noticed a plane had crashed.
The neighbor discovers the source of the fire. A twin-engine Cessna has crashed onto the street while making its approach to the nearby airport. It appears the plane hit the delivery truck first before crashing into the two houses.
My first thought was, God, I hope he was delivering a package.
With flames beginning to consume the property, Michael and his neighbors race to the window to check on the homeowners.
Is anybody home? Is anybody inside?
We saw a woman that was still inside.
They recognize their elderly neighbor, Maria Morris, trapped inside her burning home. After a plane crashes into Maria Morris's Santee, California home, Michael Keeley, along with other neighbors, race to rescue her through a window.
There was like 6 or 7 Good Samaritan neighbors who all went with us to the window, trying to see if we could get her out.
Come on!
You could just hear the roar of the fire. It's getting closer and closer to the window. I reached in, I grabbed her arm, and got her out.
Maria Morris is badly burned, and her hair noticeably singed.
She was in shock, and she kept asking me to go back for her dog.
Where's your dog?
I said, "It's okay, let's get you to safety first, and then we'll have somebody go back and get the dog." As we got across the street, the truck exploded.
Be careful!
I could see how destroyed the truck was, and I started having fears of, was he in there or not? I don't know.
Where's he at?
Just then, another neighbor makes a horrifying discovery.
There's somebody back there!
Maria's husband, Phil, is trapped in the backyard behind a locked fence and is seriously injured.
Can you get through the fence?
Fearing another explosion, his neighbors desperately rip apart the fence with their bare hands in a race to beat the flames to the backyard. He's ushered across the street to safety.
Let him sit down.
He was also badly burned.
Both Maria and Phil are rushed to the hospital, suffering serious burns requiring skin grafts and surgery on their hands, arms, neck, and legs. While their injuries are severe, both are expected to make a full recovery.
I know she is, honey.
While recovering in the hospital, Maria sends a message of thanks to all her neighbors.
Hello, friends and my family. Thank you for everything you have done to us, help us, support us, and it's really tremendous. It's beautiful.
Tragically, the aircraft's pilot, Dr. Sugata Das, and truck driver, Steve Kruger, are killed in the crash. Maria's dog Roxy also dies. The accident is still under investigation. And while Michael, the neighbor that first raced to the scene, is still processing the events from that day, since the crash, he and his neighbors have become close friends.
And I think that's what's really helped me through a lot of this, is what good neighbors we have here in our neighborhood, that we all step up and help each other. Our lives are intertwined now, we're family now, and we're going to rebuild, and we still get to be neighbors.